child is not in service at this time.
Hi guys, my name is Teena and this is going to be a Teena Talk, that's what I call it, Teena Talk. And we're going to talk about long distance relationships.
And how to make it work,
yeah.
You know, because it is kind of hard to make a long distance relationship work.
Relationship
work. Warm up those vocal cords. So, you know, you need some experience, well, and the best person to get it from is people who are experienced in that kind of field, which happens to be me.
Yeah. I've had a long distance relationship too, I have to be honest. And mine failed. His is working right now, so.
Well, mine started as like we were together for like 3 months, and then because I was living in the Philippines at that time, and then I went back to Canada, and it was kind of sad to like, you know, to have to go, and yeah.
But they made it work.
Yeah, we made it work. Long story short, we made it work.
Yeah.
We're gonna highlight the key points on how to make it work and what not to do.
Okay, so first off, we are going to define what's a long distance relationship, because other people, they don't really like know like what it really is. So we're gonna start.
So basically, a long distance relationship is when two people are far away from each other, and I don't mean that when two people are living in different houses far away. I mean in like different countries far away,
or like different states, or
different provinces in the Philippines. Say if I'm from Manila and then somebody else is from Cebu, kind of far.
Yeah, kind of like that.
So if it takes more than an hour
to get there, then it's probably a long distance. Written down stuff, so don't mind if like
you know, because it helps to be prepared.
Yeah.
But sadly enough, I know how to write, but I don't know how to read. So one of the key points actually I get from my own relationship is communication. It really is key to anything, because it doesn't matter if you're in a short distance relationship or long distance, you really need communication to make it work. So, you know, whenever you can, just go online, Skype, phone, you know, there's like
there are lots of different medias to, you know, you just have to find ways to like keep it going. And of course, like, you have to like make sure first that he's up for it.
Yeah.
Because like some guys that you meet that are far, they don't, you know, like, they just don't mind okay, how do I say it? Like, it's not too serious for them. So you have to like find someone who's really willing to commit to you and like someday see you. Otherwise, you're just gonna waste your time. Yeah.
So both of you have to know exactly where you both are. You have to be willing to make the long distance relationship work. It can't just be one person. Just like any relationship, it has to be both people willing to make the long distance relationship work.
Wait, the light's not on. I just realized. So the lights are on. I forgot to turn it on. Anyway, so
yeah, we opened the curtains and now the sun
it's sunny. We're meant.
I hate the sun.
So yeah, you have to be sure on what you're getting into.
Yeah, definitely.
And you guys have to be on the same page. It's always like that. Any relationships wouldn't work if the both of you are not in the same page.
Yeah, it's called
the book rule.
The book rule. You have to be on the same page. If you're not on the same page, the book rule is not going to work and the relationship isn't going to work. So remember, the book rule, you have to be on the same page.
He's Canadian, he's corny. But it makes sense, so.
Oh, this is a good one. Trust.
It's a major component in a relationship, whether you're near each other or not.
Exactly.
It just has to be there.
So there's a lot of like applications in a relationship that works in short distance and long distance. So one of them is obviously trust. You can't have a person that's jealous, like, you know, always wondering if you're with somebody else or like, you know, doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. There has to be trust, definitely. Don't be jealous.
Yeah, it can be really like restricting, like, especially with girls. I know girls because I'm a girl, but sometimes we can get really jealous with other people that, you know, that you don't even have the reason to be jealous, you just are. You know, we have to like think things first. Like, if you think he's not gonna do that, then don't doubt him, because if he feels like he's doubted, then he might feel, you know, like, he might feel like less, I guess.
Feel less.
Like,
the way I see it, it's more like, because for me, my girlfriend is sort of at times jealous when I don't communicate with her properly. Like, say if I forget to tell her that I'm going to work, and then I come home late, then in her mind she'll think that he's with somebody else. When really I'm just at work. I'm tired, and you know, when I go home I just want to sleep. And then at that point, they're like, okay, you know, you didn't even update me and you're tired. What's going on here?
That's one more thing. You always have to update them though, because.
But you know, if there was trust there, you know, just trust that you know that your boyfriend is who he is and who he says he is and where he is.
Yeah, but then girls also want to hear stuff. Like they want you to like just tell them, and then they'll know. Because if you don't tell them, then of course they're gonna think otherwise. So one more thing, you have to tell your partner what's up.
Update, but also don't be jealous.
Yeah,
so
like
that there's
don't be
trust.
too like clingy.
I don't know where I get my hand signals from or body language. You know, it could just be like this: trust.
Trust. Trust.
Exactly.
You have to let him know that you're not gonna do anything to like ruin what you guys have. But also, you have to know yourself that you're not going to do it with other people. Like you have to know in your heart that you're committed, and that you should know what's wrong or right.
That's right.
Self-control, guys, especially guys. I feel like guys are more tempted. I'm biased, of course.
Guys are more visual, but doesn't mean that they get more tempted. A girl can easily get tempted as much as a guy, I think.
Yeah, I guess it's the same, depending on the guy, I guess, or the girl.
Yes, depends on the people. So
depends.
Like, yeah.
Did you just wait? Okay, Trina's here.
Hello. Oh wait, that one's
yeah, say hi. Hey, this is Teena.
Ew, my hair. Hi.
Did I? I didn't even notice.
See, guys, they do things and be like, oh, I didn't know I did it.
Subliminal messages.
Learn.
Visit often if you can. So it has to be very, at least convenient. It can't be like all the way around the world where it's like expensive to visit and you can't visit often, right? So visit if you can. So if you're from Manila and then Cebu relationship, you know, try and visit like as often as you can.
You have to put effort to it.
Yeah.
So you just have to show that you're actually like, you want to make it work. So one of the ways you're gonna have to like do your best to go see that person as much as you can. But if it's like, you know, half a world away, then like at least like try to visit like in the near future, because if it keeps getting longer and longer, you know, some people, they can only wait for so long.
Like long distance should not be like forever. Like you know, you get married.
Because that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you know, whether you're married or you know in a like boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, it has to be temporary. It can be like from a year to 2 years. You both have to know how long it's gonna last. It can't go on forever, like where it's always long distance for like 50 years. That's just not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. You know what sucks about distance? It's not like you want someone who's far. I mean, who wants that? Of course, like sometimes it just happens so that you find someone you really like, but he's just far.
Yeah, exactly. At one point, one has to move in with the other, or vice versa.
Yeah, he's trying to make it work. What's the word? Compromise.
Yeah, definitely.
Compromise.
Yeah.
Compromise.
Next key point: be positive.
Positive.
So when you guys are talking, Skype, phone, text message, keep it positive. You can't be just like, yeah, I just finished my day, I'm tired, good night. It has to be more like playful, you know, keep the romance alive.
Playful. okay, wait, I'm serious. You know, like, cause sometimes as time goes by, it's gonna get a little bit, not boring, but like, you know, it's gonna get the best of you sometimes. If it's been a while, and you still haven't seen each other, sometimes, you know, a lot of people aren't really patient. So like, keep it going, like, keep it fun. So like, give someone to like look forward to, I guess. Is that the right thing?
Yeah, definitely spice it up so that it doesn't turn into like a dull moments. So, you know, joke around like you usually would. Just do the same old thing.
Fun,
Just keep
yeah.
it happy, positive.
As much as you can, like, try to do stuff as much as you can together. Don't make it dull, because, you know, they're just gonna get bored, and sometimes when they get bored, they kind of lose it. You know, they might fall out of love with you, and that's one thing that you don't want to happen.
But, you know, if it does happen, always communicate, because communication will always know exactly where you are. If you're starting to lose feelings, you know, communicate about it. Tell exactly what you're feeling to the other person. Convey your emotions and thoughts.
Yeah. And guys have such a hard time, though.
Yes, it is a little harder, you know, just to express. But we express more in action, so you know, look at those body language.
And what if it doesn't work out?
You can't really, if it doesn't work out, you can't really force it, right? Kind of like any relationship.
Yeah.
If it's not gonna work, just at least tell the other person, like, you know what, I don't feel the same, and I have a feeling, you know, I just can't commit myself the way I used to.
Like, if you think that you can't do it anymore, but it's not gonna happen anymore, like you don't see the possibility of it happening anymore, or you kind of like miss.
Yeah, if you meet somebody,
it's gonna be hard.
That's a game changer.
But you can't stop it from happening sometimes. It's not like you literally like search for somebody else. Sometimes it just happens, and you know, sometimes you just can't stop fate. Maybe you're meant to be with him and not him who's far. Yeah, but if it's like just a lusty thing, then girl, don't like waste the thing that you have with that other person just because you had like a mistake. So think things. You have to think things thoroughly before you work or you act upon any emotion or feeling. Men.
So basically, just invest time in communicating, because it gives you, it's kind of like a bank. If you put money in, like, which is time, there's interest, and that interest is the relationship. Just interest keeps growing.
Skype works a lot. There's Viber, there's Kick, there's Tango, there's Voxer. There's a lot of things that you can, you know, if you want it, you'll do something about it, guys.
Yeah,
right?
For me, Skype worked a lot. Like, it's the main
Skype. Thank God for the makers of Skype.
Yeah, definitely Skype. Because me and my girlfriend were like, we had a long distance relationship for like a year and a half.
It's tough.
For a year and a half, I didn't see her, but we used Skype as often as we could, like every single day. And sometimes when, you know, I'd be tired from work, I'd tell her that, you know, I can't chat because I'm tired. Because also the different time zones you have to put into effect, you know, that not...
Oh! Speaking of time zones, you have to schedule. Scheduling is a big part. Like, you have to also adjust to the other person because it's in a different time zone, or he could be working. And, you know, you just have to adjust and schedule so that you guys will be clear. And if it happens, like, he wasn't allowed because, like, of work or anything, you would understand because you know. So you have to, like, schedule a time when you talk. But, like, it can be one person only, though. Like, it has to be both parts. Where, you know, one person would be always sleeping late because of the other and the other just doesn't. It has to be both. One more thing. Compromise again. You guys basically know naman what's happening in this video, so I think we've said it all. Yeah.
But if there's one point we haven't covered, just use your common sense, because with anything, it is just about common sense and like playing it by ear. If you feel something's not right, then talk about it. And
other people, you also have to understand that not everybody is going to be up for a long distance relationship, no matter how much you like each other.
That's true.
That's just the way it is. Not everybody's going to be up for it. Even if you've already liked each other for a while, not everybody's up for it. That's just it, period. And you're just going to have to accept that. That's it.
Me too.
Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like. There's a button down there. I don't know which side. But you have to subscribe as well. And then comment if you've been liking Michael in my videos. If not, I'm going to kick him out.
Oh, yeah, please, guys. You will like this video.
But yeah, you can also visit him in his channel called Island Media Asia. The links will be down in the description box. And they do videos about in the Philippines. And they do funny stuff, like they sell balot, they sell buko, and they do like pedicab stuff. It's really funny because like they're all foreigners, and I love how Philippine like pride, yeah.
That's international symbol for Philippine pride. Bye.
Got that.